Now that we've read our story about the little garden gnome, we are going to draw our own. You can make your garden gnome just as grumpy as the one in the story, or you can have yours be much, much happier. So what we're going to do is I've got my piece of paper here, and like always, I'm going to start with a black marker just because it's easy to see, and I like starting with black marker. You can use anything that you want. You can have a pencil, crayon, colored pencil, marker, anything that you feel comfortable using. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our gnome's hat. Gnomes very often have a tall, pointy hat. So that means we're going to draw a triangle. And the edges of my triangle aren't too pointy. This one's a little pointy, but they're a little bit soft on the edges because the gnome's hat is usually soft. So now that I've got this triangle, I'm going to draw my gnome's nose. And gnomes have a nice big old round nose. So a little bit below my triangle, I'm going to do a little oval. Just like that. If at any point during this video you need to pause it or take a break, you can pause at any time or rewind or anything that you need. Gnomes are also known for having quite a large beard. So I'm going to give my gnome a big beard. And the shape that I'm about to draw for the beard, I want my beard to be pointy. So what it's going to look like is almost a heart shape going around the nose, because the sides of his beard will go out and down, out and down. See how it's almost a heart shape except without this little part here? You can have your gnome's beard be wide. Maybe your gnome doesn't have a beard at all, and that's okay too. I need to connect the beard and the hat because that's where his head would be. So I'm going to do a shape to show the side of his head and his ear. So I'm going to go down, around and down. See that little ear? Kind of a strange shape. Almost looks like a puzzle piece. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Down, out and around and down. I want to make sure my gnome can see, so I'm going to give him 2 eyes. You can do your eyes any style that you would like. As you know, I like to do eyes with a circle, circle, and then another circle inside that is colored in. Almost all the way. There we go. My gnome's looking pretty cute so far. I think I want my gnome to be a happy guy, so I'm going to give him a smile. But your gnome can certainly be grumpy like our gnome in the story, or any other emotion you'd like him to have. And I need to show my gnome's little body. Gnomes are quite small, so it's all right that his body is very small. So I'm going to do a shape that goes down, over, and back up. Down, over, and back up for his little body. I want to see his little arms, so I'm going to do a line that comes down and over, down and over, with a little hand, boop, boop. And the last thing that my gnome needs is little feet. So I'm going to give him a little foot here, a little foot there. Now don't forget, if you noticed in our story, or if you've ever seen a gnome, they are quite small. So I want to draw some things going on in the background to show how small my gnome is. So I'm going to start with a line to show that he's standing on the ground, just like that. And behind my gnome, since he's so small, might be a mushroom. So I'm going to draw a half circle. Oh, my half circle is going to go off the page with a stem. Oh, I like that. I'm going to do another one over here. A half circle with a stem. Maybe one more really big behind this one. Just like that. Maybe some tall pieces of grass. That looks pretty good to me. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to color this in. And just so my video is not super, super long, I'm going to speed it up. So don't think that you need to move as fast as I'm about to move, because my video is going to be sped up very quickly. So you take your time coloring this. You can color it any way you want. Don't forget, in art, you have all the creative power. So you can make your gnome look however you would like.